Now we're going to take a look at Facebook. For our Toastmasters meetings, we can use Facebook Rooms. Now, something about this is not everyone has to have a Facebook account to use Facebook Rooms. Only one person has to have a Facebook account to create the room and to open it, but other people can join just by the link. So that's pretty cool. So people, if they don't have a Facebook account, that's okay. When you log into your account here, underneath the stories and the place where you can post your status, you'll see the Facebook Rooms here. So you can create a room if you click create a room over here, or down here where the plus sign is on top of your photo. You can click that to create a room. So on the room activity, click that. It gives you some options here, but you can create a new one. And I can go with Toastmasters. I'm going to do Toastmasters test, but you can use your club name. And you can choose the emoji that you want to use for it as well, too. I like the clapping hands because we like to applaud each other in Toastmasters. Hit save. Then for the next option, who is invited, go ahead and click this. Now, this is important. If you have this set for friends, that means all of your Facebook friends can see your room and they can click on it to join. But that's not what we want to do. We want to invite specific people. Now, this will limit the meeting, so people are not going to see it unless you invite them or share the link with them. So I'm going to click this one and then click invite friends. And on here, you can select your Facebook friends, but we're not going to do that. We are going to just send a link out to everyone. So at the bottom, it says you can skip this step and invite others by sharing the link. Hit skip. And right here, this should give you the option to turn on link sharing. And so that means anyone you send a link to can join your meeting, even if they don't have a Facebook account or a Messenger account. Click turn on, turn that on. Start time. You can set this for the date and the time of your meeting, or you can just have it go now. If you choose to have this meeting set right now, whenever someone clicks on the link, your phone will ring. If you have the Messenger app on your phone, it'll ring and tell you someone is joining your meeting, and then you can approve them. But if you set it for a future date, like for our meeting next Tuesday, then that means if someone clicks on the link ahead of time, it's not going to ring your phone in the middle of the night. It looks like it'll send you a Facebook notification, but it's not going to ring your phone. But for our example right here, we're going to just keep it at now, because we're just going to experiment with this right now to show you how it works, and click create room. Now here is the link for me to copy. I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to email it to my friends here so then they can join us in the meeting. So we should see them coming in here shortly. Now I'm going to hit join room. So this will actually open up our meeting room. This opens up. It pops up a separate little window here. And we can see that opens up. It says we are waiting for others to join. I'm going to just hit this little square up in the corner to maximize it here. I think it looks better when you can see the whole screen. Now you can see my camera is on. You can see my video down here in the bottom right. And here comes my friend Joan. Hi, Joan. All right. And then?
I can confirm you didn't ask me for login information.
Fantastic.
Get you to the meeting room right away.
Good. Yeah, she was able to join right away. See, this step that I showed you to enable link sharing, that's important, because if you don't do that, then it'll require someone to log into their Facebook account. And so Joan just told us that it did not require her to log in. She was able to just click on the link and join right away. So it was quick and easy. So that's an important step. And then I believe Deb will join us here soon. All right. And there is Deb.
On phone.
And she's on her phone. You said you're on your phone?
Yes, I'm on my phone.
Okay, cool. So then did it open up through Facebook Messenger?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Yeah, if you've got Facebook Messenger on your phone, it'll open up in Facebook Messenger. Now, see what we've got here is Joan is just on her computer. She's not logged into Facebook. She just opened the link, and so she just joined directly through the link. So then that's what happens if someone does not have a Facebook account. They can just join right in through the link. I don't know if you heard the kids crying outside my window, but there's a playground out there, so I just closed the windows. And Deb is on her phone.
Okay, now that switched me over to my computer.
All right, now she's on her computer. Now, if you are logged into your Facebook account, you can only be on the meeting in one place. So, for example, if you're logged into Facebook on your computer and then you join on your phone, it opens up in the Messenger app. It'll kick you off the computer. So she was just on her phone in the Messenger app, then she joined on her computer. She's logged into Facebook already, so then it kicked her off her phone because it recognizes who she is, and it'll only allow her to be in the meeting once. So I'm actually on here, logged into Facebook. You have to be logged in. Whoever created the meeting has to be logged in order to open the meeting, because no one else will be able to join the meeting if the person who created it is not on there. For example, if I left right now and then someone else tried to come into the meeting, it would say that they're waiting for approval, and no one would be able to let them in. It would say that they're not able to join the meeting. So whoever joined the meeting has to be logged in through Facebook or Messenger, the first person who created it. No one else has to be logged in, but that person has to be there in order to run the meeting. Now I'm logging in on a separate browser, and in that one I'm not logged into my Facebook account. I'm joining right there now, and so you should see me come into the meeting here. And you'll notice, sorry about that, we're going to have some audio issues. Okay, I'm going to join on my phone in the Messenger app. And you can see what that did. That kicked me off. Where I was logged into my Facebook account, that kicked me off because I joined in the Messenger app on my phone, and it'll only allow me to be in here once, logged into Facebook. In this browser, I'm not logged into Facebook, and so it lets me in here. Now, how do I sound to you guys? Do you hear a lot of echoes or anything?
I do hear echoes,
Okay.
but I do see two strings continuing from you.
Right. Yeah, this is my phone, and then this one is my computer.
Yeah, a little bit of echo, but not enough at first.
Okay. Let me try this. Okay, I'm muted on the computer, and I turned down the volume on my computer, so now my phone should be the only source of audio right now, so hopefully this sounds better. But this is something cool. When you're joined through Messenger on your phone, you can actually do some cool backgrounds and stuff. If you tap on your own image, then you'll see there's a little smiley face with some stars by it, and if you click that, it'll open up some special effects. So you can see I can add special effects like that. So there's some fun things you can do like that, some fun effects like that, or you can change the background. I like these backgrounds. This is really cool. Let me expand my view there so you can see, but it's three-dimensional. So you can see all the way around me. Up above, you see what's down. So I'm in the kitchen right now. So there's some really cool backgrounds on here. This one's pretty neat. I'm in space, there's a black hole behind me. Wow. So that's pretty cool. Three-dimensional all the way around. The Donut Kingdom. Oh, this is pretty neat. What's that behind me? It's like some kind of a mushroom thing. You can see up and down. This is, well, you can see where my room is cutting in a little bit, but it's pretty much three-dimensional. So that's really cool. I like this one. Check this out. There's the door to the galaxy and the car flying past. There's the cat and the door to the galaxy. So if I spin around, there's a ladder. What's up there? It's like the Crystal Kingdom, and there's the Gold Mountain. Anyway, that's really cool. Let's see what happens if I spin all the way around. Oh, there's the teddy bear behind the mountain. There's the great tiger, spaceships, UFOs, and there's the swan, the great swan. But anyway, that's fun. There's a lot of cool things that you can do on there. I'm not going to play around with that much longer. Let me go ahead and close this from Messenger. There we go. All right. There we go. So I'm back into... There we go. Let me turn my volume back on here. Do you both hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back on the computer. And you can see this is me, my profile here where I was joined through Facebook. And so it's still going to it's showing that I'm not here right now. Now, at this point, no one would be able to join the meeting until I come back in. Let me go ahead and go back to my other browser and rejoin. Okay, and then I hung up through my other browser. So that's pretty cool. There's just a little bit of fun there. Now, just some of the basic controls here on the bottom is where I can share my screen. I could go ahead and do that. So there's my PowerPoint presentation or whatever I want to show. See call participants. Click this and I can see who is in the meeting. I can lock the room to keep anyone else from joining if I wanted to do that as well too, and I could kick people out. There's the link to invite people as well. So I can share that with more people to invite them. Also here then there's settings. This would just end the room. That's what the option it tells me. Turn off my video and mute and unmute my microphone. Those are some important controls that we normally use during our meetings. And of course there's the option to leave the room. Now, to change the views, I've got it in gallery view right now, so you'll be able to see anyone here. I'm in the bottom corner. To expand someone, I can click these two arrows right in the center, or I think anywhere on the person's video will expand them, and then you can see that person's video. In the top left of someone's video, you can see right now Joan is logged in through Facebook, and so it gives me the option to view her profile or send her a message in Messenger, or I can remove her from the meeting. For Deb, though, Deb's not logged into Facebook, or she is logged into Facebook now. Okay, so it does give me those options here too. It shows me that Deb is muted too. It has the mute symbol by her name. Now, something to note about Facebook is there's no chat feature. There's no chat feature here. If you want to send someone a message here, it runs through Messenger, Facebook Messenger, but that's, of course, only for the people who have Facebook, who are logged in to their Facebook account. So that's one downside of the Facebook rooms, but other than that, you've got the basic controls that you need, I think, for a good meeting. What do you both think?
I think so. It's only thing is like the chat.
Yeah, you said that you think the downside is the chat feature, no chat feature?
The chat feature. Well, you can chat them in a different window, different page.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
as when they all when it's gathered.
Right. Yeah, so that's not very efficient to do the chat that way. Just a couple more options here. You can see up in the top right, there's the three dots. That's just your speaker view. You can change it to speaker view, so then that would be your active speaker. Or enter full screen, so then someone can see your full screen. So if I change it to speaker view, it shows Deb now, I think, because you're the last person to speak, Deb. Joan, if you say something, I believe it'll switch to you.
Okay, what should I say? I like this Facebook with a cool background feature on the mobile phone app. That's a plus.
Yeah, that is so cool. Yeah, I love the backgrounds and the cool effects that you can do on your phone if you have the Messenger app. Now it looks like that the speaker view, it does not change automatically to the individual. You'd have to toggle to see who to go to who you want. Of course, your device settings there, that's your camera and microphone. In your top left, it tells you how many people are here and the names. Yeah, I think this is a pretty decent platform for some good meetings. I do like the fact that you don't have to, or not everyone has to be logged into Facebook to use it. Only the person who creates it. So that means for people who do not have Facebook accounts, this can still work. I think this is a decent option. And you both agree?
Yeah.
Yep, downside is no chat. That's the main thing. Now, as far as some of the specifics, there's no time limit. You can have up to 50 participants in the meeting. You can't record it either. There's no place to record the meeting and download that either. So that's one more thing. Sometimes it's nice to record the meetings and then you can watch your speeches back, but you can't do that with Facebook. So this is our little demonstration of Facebook meeting rooms. So hopefully you find this interesting. And if you want to use Facebook rooms for your meeting, reach out to me or someone else on my team, and we'd be happy to help you get started with it.